Hey everybody, it's Monday and I got a few hours off from work because today is my daughter's 14th birthday. So I came home a little bit early to spend some time with her, and she's now with her friend and they're giggling and having fun and enjoying her birthday. So I thought I'd take a few minutes and do my 3 favorite history books, and essentially they're books from my favorite periods, which is Italian medieval history, the American Revolution, and the First World War. So just to keep it short, I'll go through these. So this one, the Italian Crusades, Papal Angevin Alliance and the Crusades against the Christian lay powers, 1254 to 1343. This book came about because I had to do a minor for my master's degree, which is on the First World War, which I'll get to. But this, I decided to follow Italian medieval history. And this book was a big part of that process and that paper that I presented for that. But essentially what this is the Pope trying to win back Italy from the Kingdom of Sicily, or as they break it up, the Kingdom of Naples as well. So for this, it's a wonderfully written book about the 3 Crusades that took place that were all sanctioned by the Pope to essentially attack Christian-held city-states in Italy and reclaim them for the Pope. So it's a really interesting read. It's actually very fun to game because all my miniature gaming for the medieval period is based on this time frame and this period. And it's also a lot of fun to do. So if you're interested in Italian medieval history, this is a good place to start. So my second one, and there's 2 books in this, is the American Revolution. And one of my favorite campaigns is the Philadelphia campaign. And these 2 books by Stackpole Books, or Stackpole Books, can't read today. Volume 1, the Philadelphia campaign, Brandywine and the Fall of Philadelphia, and Germantown and the Roads to Valley Forge. Both of these are excellently written, wonderful history, wonderful ideas for gaming. The American Revolution, wonderful detail about the battles and the troops and everything else that were there. So if you're interested in the American Revolution, I suggest you pick up these 2 books. Wonderful, wonderful resources for that. Okay, and the last one, my First World War. So, Isanzo, the Forgotten Sacrifice of the Great War, written by John Schindler. Excellent book about the battles Italy and Austria fought over the Alps in that entire area for 3.5 years. So essentially 1915 to 1918. Just some brutal conditions to fight in. And it, I would say in certain circumstances, worse than the Western Front. This book is well written, really well detailed. Really goes into all the planning for all of the actions, the absolute devastation the Italian and Austrians troops go through. In many instances, the generals were totally incompetent on both sides and just didn't understand what they were doing. Definitely well worth it, and a very sobering read about essentially something that's really gets glossed over for the First World War is Italy's involvement against the Austro-Hungarian Empire. Well worth the read. And when I was doing my master's degree, I did a part of it based on the Great War and Italy's entrance into it and their participation, essentially. And this book was a big part of that. So, and when I do game the First World War, I do have Italian troops and Austro-Hungarians, and I do game this. So those are my books. I hope you enjoyed those. If you have any questions about any of them, please drop me a comment. Please like, subscribe, share the video if you feel it's interesting. And I'll just hold these back up again one at a time. So that was the last one. Good book. Two really good books. Volumes 1 and 2, Philadelphia Campaign. And then this one, the Italian Crusades. So, again, hope everybody's doing well. I've been trying to keep up with everybody's videos. Everybody's home, everybody's posting a lot of them. It's been really hard to keep up with everything and comment. I have been watching a lot of them, just haven't been able to comment because of just trying to get other things done too. It can almost be a full-time job watching all the videos. So that's all I have. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope your week goes well. And I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.